In this video I will give you 5 insights about financial freedom and investing. And the first one is that your investment portfolio, in terms of stocks, in terms of crypto, is something that you have to keep for your life in order to allow it to compound over time. So you have to keep it for 5, 10, 15 years. In terms of financial freedom, the secret is to have something that will give you income on a monthly or even annual basis, for sure. In my perspective and vision, what makes that in terms of financial freedom is the income from properties that I have. I rent the properties and each month I receive the income, and that allows me not to touch in my portfolio and allow the portfolio on a long-term vision to grow. You may say that you don't have enough money to buy a property, but there are, for instance, financial instruments that replicate this kind of logic. You can invest in a REIT, which is a real estate kind of ETF, and they will pay on a regular basis, on an annual basis, or every 6 months, and you can have some kind of steady income. The third idea is that you have to take care of your personal finance. I will explain it in a very simple way. You have your income, and your income has to be bigger than your expenses. If your income is bigger than your expenses, you will have a difference. And that difference is precisely what you will invest in the stock market or in another kind of instruments that, for instance, as I told before, can give you income on a regular basis. In order to manage kind of unexpected expenses or some unexpected events, and in order to protect you from going to your portfolio, you have to have an emergency fund. Of course, it's better to have an emergency fund with 6 months of your expenses, but at least have some kind of small emergency fund if you can afford to have such a bigger one. The last idea is that financial freedom is a concept where you understand what is passive income, but for me, the most important idea of financial freedom is that you organize your life and your mentality to have an amazing life, to have an extraordinary life, and to have freedom. And this is about money, but it's not only about money. It's the way you look at life, and each day you try to enjoy life. If you have less cash, you will enjoy life in the way that's possible for you. Never forget to enjoy life on a regular basis and not seeing freedom, not seeing extraordinary life in the future, and forget to live it in the moment. This was my monthly video. It was a kind of different edition. My name is Pedro Nunes. I am an eToro Popular investor. You can subscribe my channel to see my monthly videos and other contents. You can see the link in the description to my portfolio at eToro, and you can see my performance, and you can see all the stocks and the other instruments that I have in my portfolio. So I hope to see you again in the next month.